You're a joke. Every time you get on this internet and open up your mouth, it's a contradiction and you're a joke.
This same lady, she has made a video and saying, "Oh, you all think I'm a pickme. Do you think I'm a pickme? I'm not a pickme." The video she did is giving pickme. When I saw the video, I was like, so they actually, I didn't expect it, to be honest. I went to the comment section and of course, everybody was like, you're never going to be picked.
She is joining the conversation about man versus bear, acting like women are more dangerous. And to that, I say, what the actual F? Anyways, go ahead, give her video a listen. Let me know what you think on the back end. I'm not coming in on the back end. I'm letting you know right now that I completely disagree. I believe that her take is hot trash, garbage. Let me know what you think.
Stop using the word pick me to refer to women who disagree with you. Believe it or not, once upon a time, the term pick me actually had a concrete definition. In case you troglodytic ogresses forgot that, a pick me is simply defined as a girl who does everything for external, mostly male validation. You know that Dana is currently single by choice, not actively looking for a relationship. And you know this because you got this video directly from her page. And you know that she made a video addressing the comments of the original video that you're reacting to. She's not looking for a relationship. Even when she gets comments saying that they would pick her, how could she be picked if she's not accepting the offers? It's sad. It's sad that someone that you claim to be a pick-me is still getting offers and actively choosing not to accept those offers. Inga is still able to pull guys. Meanwhile, you guys claim that you're single by choice, but you're not getting offers regardless. Not to anywhere near the extent as she does. That's sad. Because realistically, you haters, you women, who are hating on this women and other women who have opinions that you don't agree with, y'all are the true pick-me's. Y'all are the actual pick-me's. But, and the worst kinds are, to be honest, the most annoying, obnoxious kind of pick-me's. If your immediate response to any of her claims is just calling her a pick-me, then you have no argument. If she's wrong, refute her argument, or shut the fuck up. It's that simple. I'm saying that you guys are the biggest pick-me's because you still obsess over male opinions. You obsess over how men react to your content, or that the things that you say online. You still have men living inside your head rent-free. You're obsessed. You claim that you don't care about men, what they think and what they do and what they say, but you're on their spaces, on their content. When they say anything, you jump in immediately instead of just leaving them alone and minding your own business and living your own lives. You claim to be single and content, but you're still obsessed with other people's relationships and their lives. Make it make sense. Even when you express, like, dismay, resentment, and blatant hatred towards men, you're still obsessed with them. You still value their attention in some type of way. And you eat that up every time because you still feel validated by their input and their opinions. If you really didn't give a shit about their opinions, you would not be obsessed with what they say about you. You would ignore them and move on with your life. But no, deep down, you are a pick-me. You still want their attention. You still want their validation to an extent. You still value what they say, what they think. You are still male-centered, as you would like to say, and call other women. You are obsessed. Pick me. Choose me. Hate me. Dana is right. You guys are clowns. You're losers. You're losers who are obsessed. You're losers that don't go to therapy. You're losers that don't feel content with yourselves and not happy in your lives. You're losers that you feel like you have to jump on the internet, trauma dump all of your issues around other people, hating on other people for simply just existing. You call these women pick-me's? Well, I'm calling you hate-me's because you guys are still obsessed with having men pick you to be hated. That's the fucked up logic here. You guys are still obsessed with men, just on the opposite spectrum. Instead of love, it's hate. Hate me, pay attention to me. You claim men are narcissists, yet some of you are the biggest narcissistic pieces of shits on earth. You claim all men are shit, yet you still surround yourself with these piece of shit men. What does that say about you? You see the men in your relationships treat you like garbage, yet you don't explain how you treat them. In an argument, you always bring up the essay or the grape situations when talking about men, when you don't even acknowledge or don't want to acknowledge that women can also do that. And they do that. But you guys want to either dismiss it as if it doesn't happen, or when you acknowledge it, you want to dismiss it or minimize it by saying it's less frequent when you don't even consider unreported cases. And I'm willing to bet you that male victims are way more likely to not report cases of female-perpetrated SA and the likes. Not to mention lesbians, children, all the other people you just don't want to acknowledge that. You wanted so insistently to make the SA and grape category type of crimes exclusively male-centered. Some of you will even go as far to say, well, if you don't have a penis, you can't forcibly penetrate someone. I'm like, since when does grape is exclusively defined by penetrative sex? I thought it was only primarily defined by consent, and not even mention that when a man in the comments does share his story about being essayed or raped by women, some of you will outright just victim blame the hell out of him. You will use every single tactic that men have used in the past to invalidate female victims of abuse on the internet. You'll do everything that the people who did it to women do. You'll employ the same tactics. Some of you really are just disgusting human beings at your core. And you let your hatred manifest instead of trying to resolve and heal what's internally wrong with you. Like, let's just be honest here. Like, a lot of you just hate yourselves. You ask if men like you, but really, do you like yourself? Like, ask yourself that. Do you actually love yourselves? Some of you will claim online that you love yourselves, but it's not really showing. And if it doesn't really reflect in real life, then clearly the answer must be no, you don't. Some of you will borderline get into relationships that deep down you know will not do you good, because internally you don't believe that you deserve happiness, respect, just joy in general, stability, most likely because of how you grew up. And then you want to project to others when things go wrong instead of fixing what's wrong with yourself. You don't want to ever think introspectively. You'll only regard external factors, but you don't regard what you do and what you think and how you act. Just like how some of the extremists, like borderline misogynistic, red pill, fresh and fit-esque content creators get on my nerves sometimes. A lot of you red pill reactionary, pink pill misandrist women online who make your content and just spout whatever comes out of your head with little to no research. Y'all get on my nerves too. And stupid shit like this is why continuous trends and conversations pertaining to men-women interactions continue and reinforce this gender war that's happening online, and to some extent reality as well, or in the real world. This app needs to be taken away. Like, honestly, you guys need to not have a TikTok anymore. Like, it needs to be gone. Like, forget the 270-day like waiting period to get sold. Just outright get rid of it entirely. Just cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Phew, I went on a tangent there. Like, I apologize. I think I went way too far. But to be honest, I don't completely regret what I said. I meant what I said. I meant practically almost everything I said.